Hey, hey, hey. Man, what's good, YouTube? We got 10 dangerous animals you should run away from. Let's check it out. I'm running away from all animals. This being real.
Contrary to popular belief, not all animals are cutesy and are just misunderstood and want love. No, some are just meant to be petted, much less approached, and here are but just a few of them. Here are 10 extremely dangerous animals you should run away from. Number 10. The moose.
The moose.
The moose looks pretty friendly in appearance. They look like they have permanent smiles on their faces, and who here remembers Rocky and Bullwinkle? Ah, who doesn't love that moose?
I seen a Twitter video of a moose. And them things huge.
But, don't let the goofy smiles fool you. If you see one, it's best to turn around and run away.
I'm not
They look
standing,
so docile
standing
that
by no
most people
moose
don't think twice
anyways.
about approaching them. Most of the time, nothing eventful happens, with the moose preferring to keep a safe distance from us filthy humans. However, when a moose mother is with its calf, then things are a lot different. Moose can be extremely dangerous when they're frightened. Mothers have a tight bond with calves, and they attack any intruder they might perceive
Look how
as
big them
dangerous.
things, huh?
They've been known to attack wolves and even bears, and also the occasional human. They're especially threatened of humans when they have dogs around. So if you plan on going for a walk in the woods where moose live, better leave Fido at home. They are the biggest members of the
Look
deer
how
family,
big they
and are
is,
armed
bro.
with massive antlers that they use as weapons to both attack and defend.
Who's standing
Number
in front of the
9.
moose? Let me know.
The cone snail. The
Cone
cone snail has
snail.
been a favorite among shell collectors for centuries, but don't
Snail?
be fooled
We
by
should
its
run from a
pretty
snail.
appearance. These snails are killers. Armed with miniature harpoons formed from modified teeth, these critters can fire a hollow barb loaded with deadly neurotoxins in any direction. The harpoon of some of the larger species of cone snail is big and powerful enough to not only
I don't play with
penetrate
snails
human
anyways.
skin, but gloves or wetsuits as well. A single
snail gotta
drop of the
catch me
cone snail's
first.
venom is said to be sufficient to kill 20 men, making it one of the most venomous creatures on Earth. Known as conotoxins, the poison can be highly specific, affecting only certain types of nerves. Whilst this may be of medical interest, the stings generally cause intense localized pain, with the life-threatening symptoms sometimes taking several days to present. On the other hand, rapid paralysis of the respiratory system and death can occur shortly after the sting. In fact, one species of cone snail is known locally as the cigarette snail, on account of there being just enough time to smoke one out before you, well, kick the bucket. Good news, though. They're snails, so it's,
Hey, you! Me? Yeah, you! Don't you want to play something?
it's easy to just kind of walk away from these guys, you know? Number 8. The fire salamander.
Salamander.
The fire salamander is an amphibian mostly found in European countries. They are famous for their superb black
Good
and
thing
yellow
they're not down here.
coloration, although some specimens also have shades of
I
red.
think a lot of these animals are down here.
In the animal
Paying
kingdom,
money.
bright colorations usually is a sign of danger, and this fact couldn't be truer for this dangerous amphibian. They can live up to 50 years, and all these characteristics make people think that they are awesome pets to have. In fact, there's already a few people who do have them as pets. The thing is, taking in this creature as a pet is equivalent to petting an angry diamondback rattlesnake under its chin
Who would have
and
that as
calling
a
it
pet?
jerk. The skin of this animal is covered with a toxin, which it secretes from glands located just under the skin. This
It look
toxin
like-
is extremely toxic, and when
look
ingested,
like-
it
it look
affects the
like it's
victim's central
poisonous. I
nervous
was about to
system
say.
directly and can cause a variety of problems, which includes uncontrollable muscle convulsions and hypertension. Needless to say, the toxin is extremely harmful to humans. Number 7.
I don't know who got them as
The
pets
Cape
too.
buffalo.
So
So
not
far,
black
we've
people.
met animals that are pretty easy to run away from. This next one, not so much. The Cape buffalo is renowned for being a very dangerous animal. So dangerous, in fact, that the locals' nickname for them is the Black Death. They are responsible for the most number of fatal animal attacks on humans in Africa. When it feels that it's being threatened, or even if you just serve it just a little bit, a Cape buffalo would attack anything, even large predators like lions. A matured Cape buffalo stands 6 feet in height and can weigh close to a ton. The most noticeable feature and primary weapon of Cape
I'm about to say,
buffalo
what
are
is
their
that flying
large,
across
thick
the
horns.
screen, bro?
When a member of the herd or a calf is being disturbed, they would charge with their massive horns. Attacks from such a large animal like Cape buffalo can result in severe injuries or more than likely death. It is most aggressive when it's been wounded, or if one of the calves from the herd is under attack. An angry buffalo will circle and stalk its prey, waiting for the perfect moment to tear apart its opponent with its massive, thick horns. They're also known to engage in mobbing behavior when fighting off predators. Number 6. The hippopotamus.
Oh, I already knew
The
that.
Greeks named these enormous animals river horses, but graceful swimming is about the only thing in common they
I
have
think they
with
friendly if
horses.
they want. If you
They
want to.
conceal themselves mostly underwater with just their protruding nostrils and eyes visible above water. These seemingly
You think they're
placid
friendly
water
because
giants
of
are downright dangerous.
the hippo off
In Africa, locals claim
Madagascar?
that hippos are responsible for more human attacks and fatalities than crocodiles, lions, elephants, and cheetahs combined.
Hey, I'm
Chill
Taylor,
the
I'm Mr.
ass,
Rumpus,
huh?
and I'm going to show you how to start an online
Chill.
t-shirt business. Let's go. First, go to
The thing is, there's no reliable sources that can confirm the rumor, but there are lots of evidence that
far,
suggests that there are at least 500 deaths
none of these
related to
animals
hippos each year,
in Louisiana.
and that number could potentially be a lot higher. Their massive jaws could easily crush a human if they wanted to, and there has been documented cases of hippos just suddenly deciding to attack a human. Marius Els had a pet hippo which he had had since it was just a few months old. The hippo seemed tame, allowing Els to
A
hand
pet
feed it and
hippo?
even swim with it. And then one
Well,
day
what's
an
wrong
ambulance
with
was called
people,
to
bro?
Els' home and they found him covered with multiple hippo bites. Apparently the hippo just suddenly attacked him and pulled
Who does that? Who does that?
him underwater. He was pronounced DOA in the hospital, unsurprisingly. Number 5. The saltwater crocodile. This animal pretty much sits at the very
Well,
top of the
they
food chain,
in
partly because it
Louisiana.
eats just about anything, and partly because it's
Who
incredibly
knew not?
fierce.
Who
They are one of the most aggressive animals on
knew
Earth.
not to run
So
from them?
aggressive, in fact, that they exhibit
Well.
such behavior from the time they hatch from their eggs. They weigh a minimum of about 2,200 pounds, grow to a startling 6 meters in length, and have been known to devour anything from a water buffalo to a shark. These incredible creatures are known for the infamous death roll, a technique where it continuously flips its prey over in the water until it drowns, making it one of the most dangerous animals in the world. Luckily, there are strict policies in place when it comes to swimming
Ooh,
with these crocs,
that thing
and
about
more
her
often
neck.
than not, it's the humans that are attacking them, not the other way around. These animals are widespread and can be found inhabiting coastal waters from Sri Lanka and the east coast of India through the southeast of Asia and northern Australia. Number 4. The elephants. African elephants are the largest land mammal on Earth, and with their oversized ears, expression-filled trunks, and gracefulness, it seems crazy to imagine that they're dangerous. But the truth is, these gigantic animals can be extremely aggressive and have been known to run right over a rhino in their path. Now,
I know.
if it doesn't hesitate to take a full-grown rhino head-on, what do you think it feels about us puny humans? Elephants have also been known to attack and ravage entire villages. There is a lot of debate surrounding elephants and their temperament, as many
I've seen so many videos of elephants attacking people, and I know why.
experts believe their aggressive behavior stems from years of severe trauma, including
Yep.
culling and poaching
Yep,
by
that's
humans.
why. Yep.
It's also believed
Yep,
that elephants
yep,
have
yep.
excellent memories, so if you do them wrong, they're gonna remember
Yep.
you. Heck, they'll even possibly hunt you down just to get even. There are a number of places where you can see these giant animals, including 37 sub-Saharan countries, including Botswana, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Kenya, and Zambia. Asian elephants, on the other hand, are found in
Elephants don't
Cambodia,
do you nothing.
Vietnam,
Like-
India,
300 for that and 2,000 for this, way too expensive. But today
Yeah,
I'm going to show
chill
you
the
guys how to
ads,
get
bro.
all this stuff for a lot cheaper.
Sri Lanka, and Thailand. Number 3. The beaver.
A beaver?
Yes, I'm not kidding, actually. Beavers are extremely dangerous. These animals are nocturnal
let me
and are
know.
native
Let
to
me know.
North America and Eurasia.
Beaver?
The unique nature of these animals is that they build homes in the form of dams, canals, and lodges. Some people prefer to grow them as domestic pets, and here is where the problem lies. These guys don't take kindly to being domesticated. They are usually aggressive when someone takes them from their natural habitat. Also, when they're infected with rabies, they become unpredictable, and are also more prone to
That's
attack.
what all animals when
When
they
scared,
get
they will attack
rabies.
humans, and another thing, they're capable of attacking people both in land and water. Their trademark sharp front teeth can easily pierce the skin and flesh of victims. Their bites can sometimes cause damage to the arteries, which, as doctors will tell you, is not something that you would want to happen to you. Now it's time for today's best pick. Today's pick is another submission by a subscriber.
What's this?
And it shows a man seemingly getting attacked by one of the largest insects I have ever seen. I can
this?
confidently say, though, that the photo itself isn't real. Possibly it's still taken from a bad movie. What movie? I don't know. And basing it entirely on the visual effects on the photo, I don't want to find out. I have better things to do than wasting an hour and a half of my life. I do that with every hour of my life. But the question is there a giant insect that you should run away from? Well, there is, and find out what it is next with number 2. The Japanese giant hornet. Although these hornets are very
They're from
localized
all
in Japan
hornets.
and some of the
When the
nearby Asian
hornets,
countries, they are
bees,
bound to scare anyone that sees
Wasps.
them. A fully grown giant Japanese
care what
hornet
it
can
is.
be up to 3
Don't
inches
care
in
what the
length,
name
bigger
is.
than any other species
Don't.
of hornet or bee out there.
I'm running.
Giant Japanese hornet is, without a question, the largest
They always
species of
saying,
hornet in the world.
oh,
Although they aren't
you don't mess
really
with it, it's not gonna
aggressive,
mess
they
with
can
you.
get very dangerous when
No,
disturbed,
sir.
and they are extremely
No, sir.
territorial, which is unfortunate for honeybees as their territories often overlap with one another, making the likelihood of territorial disputes quite likely. Just 20 of these hornets can decimate an entire hive of honeybees. They also pose a problem to humans as well. Not only do they induce terror due to their immense size, their stings also contain venom similar to that of bees. And if you find yourself highly allergic to this venom, death can come in minutes without proper treatment. But quite unlike bees, these guys can sting you multiple times, and a high concentration of its venom have been known to dissolve human tissue. As a matter of fact, up to
Glad
40
we don't
deaths
got
per
that.
year are attributed to the sting of Japanese hornets. Before we move on, do me a favor. My analytics show that only about 15% of you watching are actually subscribed. Come on, guys. Might as well subscribe and keep up to date with every video we put out. Number 1. The Black Mamba. Black Mambas give you more than one reason for you to run away from them. That is if you...
Like I said, I don't care what's the name. I'm running. Don't care if it's a black mamba, a white mamba, a skinny mamba, a brown mamba, a purple mamba. I'm running. I'm running. You're gonna catch me.
You can run away from them. Not only are they one of the most venomous snakes in the world, they are also the fastest, managing to slither around at 12.5 miles an hour. They have been blamed for
I'm gonna be
numerous
faster
deaths,
when
and
there's
African
adrenaline
vets
pump.
exaggerate their capabilities to legendary proportions. For these reasons, the black mamba is widely considered the world's deadliest snake. Black mambas are shy and will almost always seek to escape when confronted. However, when cornered, these snakes will raise their heads, sometimes a third of their body off the ground, spread their cobra-like neck flap, open their black mouths, and hiss. If an attacker persists, the mamba will strike not once but repeatedly, injecting large amounts of potent neuro and cardiotoxin with each strike. Before the advent of black mamba anti-venom, a bite from this fearsome serpent was almost always fatal, usually within about 20 minutes. Unfortunately, anti-venom is not widely available in the rural parts of the mamba's range, and mamba-related deaths remain frequent. Know of any other dangerous animals you should run away from? Let us know down below in the comments.
Alright, man, that's gonna do it for the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.